Are you still setting things up, Judge?
Yes, we are. Good afternoon, everybody. We'll get started in just a bit.
Mr. Abramson knows how to make an entrance.
Okay, thank you, everyone. And I believe we have everyone, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, at least on our side, and it looks like the Attorney General's office is also present.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. We are back on the record in City of El Paso versus Greg Abbott, 2021 DCV 2805. And all parties are present and ready to continue. All that is left this afternoon is the court's ruling. I have gone ahead and reviewed everything that was filed, all the documents that were submitted, all the evidence that was presented. Mr. Abramson and Mr. Dower, with respect to your plea to the jurisdiction, I did receive your additional document or your letter of authority that you sent to the court this afternoon. And I did receive your proposed order denying the plea to the jurisdiction. I am going to go ahead and sign that order denying your plea to the jurisdiction. Repeating what I had said earlier regarding the fact that I did not believe that it was presented timely or set for a hearing, but nonetheless, to the extent I've considered it, it's denied, and I will sign that order. With respect to the issue of the request for temporary injunction, I am going to grant that request for the issuance of a temporary injunction. I will read portions of the order, which are not, it's not signed yet, but this is the order that the court will be signing and filing within probably the next 15 to 20 minutes. But reading from the order, it states, after considering the application, pleadings, exhibits, testimony, evidence admitted by affidavit or unsworn declaration at the hearing, and the arguments of counsel, the court finds and concludes that the city has shown a probable right to relief on the merits of its claims against the governor and the state of Texas. The city has shown that unless the governor is temporarily enjoined, as described below, the city and its residents will suffer imminent and irreparable injury through Hector I. Acoranza, MD, MPH, being precluded from exercising his authority as the local health authority to require persons in El Paso City and County to wear masks or face coverings. The wearing of masks or face coverings significantly reduces the spread of the COVID-19 virus, and mask mandates have been shown to be effective in reducing the spread of COVID-19. The governor himself previously instituted mask mandates and they worked. The governor's executive order G838 acknowledges the benefits of masks by encouraging that they be worn when it is not feasible to maintain 6 feet of social distancing from another person not in the same household. Absent the requirement that citizens of El Paso wear masks or face coverings, the emergence of the highly transmissible Delta variant of COVID-19 threatens to once again overwhelm the capacity of the healthcare system in El Paso City and County, and has resulted in and will continue to result in increased infections, hospitalizations, and deaths in El Paso. Each of these bases for imminent and irreparable injury independently support the issuance of the requested temporary injunction. It is therefore ordered that the clerk of this court issue a temporary injunction operative until final judgment, restraining Greg Abbott in his official capacity as governor of the state of Texas and each of his agents, servants, employees, attorneys, representatives, or any persons in active concert or participation with him who receive actual notice of the temporary injunction from enforcing paragraphs 3B, 3G, and 4 of Governor Abbott's executive order G838 to the extent those provisions prohibit the local health authority, Hector I. Ocaranza, MD, MPH, from requiring persons in El Paso City and County to wear masks or face coverings in El Paso City and County. This matter is set for trial on the merits on the 7th day of October, 2021 at 9 a.m. And as I mentioned earlier, I am finishing up details on the order, but that is the order of the court. I will have it signed and filed within sometime in the near future. Is there anything else from either of the parties?
Your Honor, I think since the court has set the trial for October 7th, and I recognize that Mr. Dower has stated that there will be an appeal, but just as a procedural matter, I would also request that the court issue a procedural order. Obviously, everything will get halted at that point, but I think it would be at least a prudent step to take because we can't accurately predict what's going to happen in the event that these things go forward. So we should just proceed up and until an appellate court actually issues if in fact they do issue an order staying the proceedings in this court, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Arambula. What I'm going to ask the parties to do is to meet and discuss any relevant deadlines and see if you can come to an agreement with respect to those deadlines, and then submit an order for the court for my signature. And I will go ahead and sign that, and that'll be the scheduling order with respect to the upcoming bench trial, should that continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. I had nothing else.
Okay. Mr. Dower.
I just wanted to say I just wanted to thank the court and the staff for the effort and the organization to get this hearing done. So thank you.
Sir, thank you, Mr. Lasley, and thank you all of you. Again, as I said earlier, I thank all of you for your thorough and professional presentation. Thanks to your hard work and your preparation, things went very smoothly today. So thank you again. And with that, we are adjourned on this matter. Thank you very much. Everyone is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.